Welcome into Red Empress Tarot. I'm Patty. I'm an intuitive, a healer, and a reader on the Twin Flame path myself, here to read you a mirror message for your Twin Flame journey. A mirror message is a he said, she said spread between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. It looks at their headspace, heart space, and possible actions in the future. Make sure that you are tapping into your intuition, that you're only internalizing the messages that fit your story. I am also announcing the winner on this video of my 300 subscriber giveaway. So stay tuned for that. We'll do that right before we get into the reading. Okay? Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey. I'm so grateful for that opportunity. And I will see you soon. Okay, let's go ahead and draw the winner of that 300 subscriber mini reading giveaway. Let's see who we've got here. I've got a Scrabble tile in here that coordinates with each of the people who left comments on my last video. That was the way to enter. So we've got A. So it's the first commenter this time, which is, let's see here, it's Anunnaki Asa. So Anunnaki, thank you so much. Please contact me at through the contact form on my website. So go to www.redempresstarot.com and then hit the little menu in the corner, hit the contact form, send me a message with your email address. Also, if this is not your actual first name, send your name. And I will go ahead and get you your mini reading within the week. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed to my channel. It's really a blessing to me because that means that I can get these messages out to more people. And I really, really appreciate that. That's what I'm here to do. Okay, let me put those away. And we'll go ahead and get into this mirror message. So I'm doing a little bit different now. I'm not pulling the cards in the same way. I'm doing a fan. I'm going to still pull the same cards as usual, but I'm not going to shuffle them out anymore. So 1, 2, 3. I got this new deck. This was my Christmas present to myself this year. It's the Housewives Tarot, and it's hilarious. I really like it. It's got a very 50s vibe to it. Okay. So, Divine Masculine's headspace. We've got the 4 of Cups. I'm going to move them all up a little bit. Divine Masculine's heart space. We've got the 3 of Wands. Divine Masculine's possible actions in the next 30 days. We've got the 4 of Wands. Okay. Divine Feminine's Divine Feminine's headspace. Divine Feminine's headspace. The Devil. Divine Feminine's heart space. The Empress. Divine Feminine's possible actions in the next 30 days. The 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Then we're going to draw some clarifiers. And I'm going to use... I don't really usually use this deck, but I'm being drawn to this deck. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Clarify the 4 of Cups for Divine Masculine's current headspace. Clarify the 4 of Cups for Divine Masculine's current headspace. Mother of Wands, which is like the Queen of Wands. Clarify the 3 of Wands in Divine Masculine's current heart space. we've got the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands in Divine Masculine's possible actions in the next 30 days. Clarify the Four of Wands. This one. The Moon. Okay, clarify Divine Feminine's headspace with the Devil here. Current. Oh, we've got two. We've got the Chariot and the Empress. Okay. Clarify Divine Feminine's heart space, current heart space. Clarify the Empress. Why is the Empress here? We've got the Four of Wands. Okay. Clarify Divine Feminine's possible actions in the next 30 days. Father of Pentacles, which is like the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm going to grab one more from Island Time Wellness. Okay. Abundance. Clarify Divine Masculine's heart space. Separate. Okay, what is up with these cards? Okay. Divine Masculine's heart space. Clarify. That was weird. Clarify. Oh my gosh. They're just coming at him. I can't even fan them. Clarify Divine Masculine's possible actions in the next 30 days. I guess I'm just supposed to shuffle these. Clarify Divine Feminine's headspace. Divine Feminine's current headspace with the Devil energy here. What is in Divine Feminine's headspace? What's she thinking about right now? There's some kind of forward movement in Divine Feminine's headspace. She's thinking forwardly. She's thinking to the future. It's like she's preparing for the future. Clarify Divine Feminine's headspace with the Devil energy here. What do we have? What do we have? We have Heartbroken. And we have the Snake. Okay. I'll push these up in a second. Actually, I can do it now if I'm not going to fan them. Alright. And we'll look at these much closer in just a moment when everything's out. Interesting energy. This is much different than what we've been getting. Clarify the Divine Feminine's heart space, this Empress energy with the Four of Wands. Clarify the Divine Feminine's heart space, this Empress. Ascending and Seduction. Seduction was upside down, and I really rarely take these upside down, but I'm getting to leave it that way. So there's something about reading it in reverse. I usually don't do that. Okay. Divine Feminine's possible actions in the next 30 days. The Runner. Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's what we got. I grabbed some water here. I'm going to need it to read this. Okay. Let's start with Divine Masculine's headspace. So we got the Four of Cups. Got water on my card. My brand new cards. with the Four of Cups here, I'm getting, hold on, I need to look at this. With the Abundance and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a snake energy. Divine Masculine's headspace is really focused on this Queen of Wands person right now. This is not the Divine Feminine. This is, I think, a karmic partner or a karmic situation. This is someone in the Divine Masculine's life who is causing issues. And the Four of Cups here, you know, the Four of Cups is about disappointment. But look at the sword. I've never used this deck before. Look at the sword in the cup there. There's an Ace of Swords in the cup. There's communication in the cup. And this person is surprised by the communication. It's conflict here. There's like conflict with this Queen of Wands person in the Divine Masculine's life, whether it's a karmic partner, a romantic partner, or maybe a mother figure, someone that is not into Divine Masculine communicating with Divine Feminine. Someone that's blocking this. They're blocking the abundance of this connection. In Divine Masculine's headspace, he's really disappointed that some kind of communication that he wanted to bring forward isn't happening or didn't happen. It's like being blocked. It's temporarily blocked by this snake-like person, this Queen of Wands. This person is fiery. Maybe he has a real fiery mouth or really, really up in his face. It's really someone that's getting into his life and his business who shouldn't be. And they're blocking his path to abundance currently in Divine Masculine's head. For whoever this is resonating for, this is what's happening in the connection. Then with the Three of Wands in Divine Masculine's heart space, there is look at that. She's standing on a field of blue, and blue represents not only water, distance, emotional distance, but it also represents the throat chakra. So it's like in Divine Masculine's heart space, there's this great distance between he and his feminine, and his throat chakra is being stood upon by this woman, literally stood upon. Does that make sense? There is someone in Divine Masculine's life that is blocking him. It's blocking him talking to Divine Feminine. How is this? This is really interesting. Okay, so let's look more. So he's like really disappointed and frustrated about this lack of communication. It's like he was ready to bring forth some communication, and it just got, I'm getting the word cock blocked, but I'm sorry. But blocked by this person that has really not good intentions for this connection or for this masculine. And it's like in the abundance card, look at this girl throwing money around. It's like this person is afraid. That's not what always this card means, but I'm really, really getting this feeling of this person who is afraid of Divine Masculine not throwing them money anymore. There's someone here that Divine Masculine is somehow supporting, and they're afraid if he goes in Divine Feminine's direction, the support's going to be cut off. And they're just absolutely standing on his throat chakra and keeping this distance. The Seven of Wands, there's this defensiveness. He feels like surrounded by wands, like almost like the Eight of Swords card. I'm getting chills about this. This is a real situation going on for this Divine Masculine or this collective of Divine Masculines. Things are not going as anticipated. Look, separation is still happening. It wasn't anticipated. This wasn't the way it was supposed to go. There were other plans in the works, and they got blocked. There was still separation, and then we get the Not Today card. what divine masculine was looking forward to didn't happen, isn't happening because of this person. Okay, let's look at divine masculine's possible actions in the next 30 days. I know it's really easy to think that divine masculine should have control of their own life, and they should be able to just, kick anyone out of the way to get to their divine feminine, that kind of thing. But that's not actually the reality of how the world works sometimes. It could be, let's throw out some scenarios, okay? And I don't know if any of these are accurate, but I'm just getting pictures in my head. I'm getting pictures in my head of a divine masculine that has left a karmic partner and has a child with them. And the karmic partner is threatening to keep their child away from them, like make up stuff about them. Like really actually doing evil things. This snake. I think they're also threatening to take him for all he has if he goes forward to the divine feminine. If he completely leaves this karmic partner. I feel like he's already left the partner, but I feel like, maybe he's walked away from a family member that has been draining him. Maybe there's a mother figure in this person's life that is financially dependent on the divine masculine. Something like that. And it's really causing havoc. Okay, so, wow, this is sad. I get this really overwhelmingly, painful heart energy, I want to do something so bad and I'm bound by something. Someone is blocking me. I don't think it's permanent. I don't think it's forever, but it's not going the way it was anticipated. And I'm getting this feeling needing to cry, maybe missing an opportunity because of this. And it's unfair. Really, really unfair vibe. Divine masculines possible actions in the next 30 days. 4 of Wands was the overall energy for this. 4 of Wands is about celebrating a union. It's about walking away from the bad, going toward the good, and celebrating the good. Divine masculine does not intend to let this person continue to do this. They want their 4 of Wands energy. This is an action card. This is not just a heart space or a head space. It's not just what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. This is what I want to do. The moon. I feel like divine masculine is planning to do something in secret. I think he's planning to keep everything to himself and move toward love without telling anyone. I think he's going to make sure that whoever is blocking him doesn't have the opportunity to do it again. I feel like coming forward and going toward a celebration of union with the divine feminine is in the works. It's in the plans. It has to be done in secret and please don't get me wrong. This isn't the energy of I want to keep you as a secret connection, divine feminine. Maybe that happened in the past, but that's not the energy. It's the actual moving from where he is to where you are. That could be an actual literal move. It could be travel. It could be actually physically going to you, or it could be just that move forward with intent in the life of the divine masculine to the life of the divine feminine. But I feel like there's something about it that has to be done without the knowledge of some people that are causing, or a person that is causing blocks, havoc in the lives of both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. But for the action card, it's going toward love. The celebration of the union with the divine feminine. It's love. Okay, let's look at divine feminine's headspace right now. Okay, this matches up real well with the divine masculine side of things. The devil energy. She knows that there's toxicity at work here. The divine feminine can feel the toxicity on the divine masculine side. That person that is causing the blocks is getting to divine feminine's head. I think divine feminine was anticipating this movement forward and it didn't happen. Clarified by the Chariot, it's like the movement, this anticipated movement by the divine masculine it didn't happen. There was toxicity that blocked it. The Devil with the Chariot, it's a toxic behavior blocked the movement in her headspace. She knows this divine feminine is very, very intuitive. The Empress, this is still her energy in her headspace. The divine feminine is the Empress. This collective is a very advanced collective, and you wouldn't know it by this lack of movement here, but this isn't lack of movement because of fear. It's not lack of movement because of dark night of the soul or anything like that. It's the dregs of a karmic situation that is causing this it feels like a last block. Like this is the last test. Can you get over this hurdle? Divine masculine, can you get over this hurdle? Divine feminine, can you get over this hurdle? Divine feminine is staying in her Empress energy. Even though this is happening, she's not letting it affect her headspace. She's not getting butthurt over this situation because she knows. She knows it's not her. Divine feminine knows that this is not about her. But she's sad of the separation. She is. She didn't want this. She was so looking forward to this communication, to this new start in love and in life. And you know what? It's not happening yet. It's hard. And she knows there is a snake in this equation. There is someone causing this. She knows it. So even though she's sad, about this, she is staying in her Empress energy. She's not letting it get to her. I mean, we're all human. We're going to have emotions, right? When things don't go right. Especially if you were really, really counting on this divine feminine. This is really, this is a hard reading. But it helps to understand it, right? Because if you're on this side of the fence, divine feminine, and you can't see what's going on over here, even though your intuition is telling you that this might be what's happening, you don't know for sure. So this is clarification. If you have a situation where you were expecting your divine masculine to come forward to you recently, or right now, and it hasn't happened yet, which we've been getting for collectives, there is a reason for it, and it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with the divine masculine not choosing you. It's actual real life scenarios that are blocking him at the moment. He's not going to let it continue. Okay? Wow. Make sure this is resonating. Okay? Don't take it into yourself and set up expectations if this is not your place on your journey. Okay? Make sure that it's resonating. Divine feminine's heart space. Again, the Empress. Again, divine feminine is now the Empress. She's done her work. We all will continue to have work to do. We never at the end of our work. We're always continually growing, changing, expanding. Even things that we have routed out that I am not good enough, or that depression, or anything that divine feminine has dealt with along her journey, all the pain points. Right? We heal those, we move on. They're always going to come. We're going to get triggered, and it's just how we deal with those triggers now and in the future that show how healed we are. Right? So don't think that you're never going to have work to do again, divine feminine, even if you are in the Empress energy. It just means that you know how to deal with it now, and you're not going to live in the pain of it. Her heart space, divine feminine, is still the Empress, just like in her head space. We've got the Four of Wands. She's in that period of rest in this connection. She's the Empress. She doesn't have anything to do. She's done her work. She's hanging back, allowing divine masculine to do his work. She's allowing him to clean up his karma.
his karmic cycle, which is this snake person that is in his energy is a karmic cycle for him. And he may have thought he wrapped it up, but there are still dregs of it that need to be wrapped up. But he's doing that. She's allowing it. She's just in that space of allowing the universe to bring her beautiful things, of allowing her life to be beautiful, not jumping into divine masculine space, into his journey. She's just allowing things to happen as they're just divinely guided to do. Just divine feminine in her heart space. She's ascending. She's still ascending. Beautiful. And seduction in the reverse. She's not going to be seduced into getting into this crap anymore. I mean, there was a time where this kind of happenstance, this kind of circumstance happening, divine feminine would have been all over that, jumping all over that, trying to fix it, she's not being seduced anymore by the karmic cycles into jumping into what she's not supposed to be jumping into. In her heart space, she knows that that's not necessary anymore. She's ascending. It's beautiful. She's passing this test with flying colors is what I'm hearing. This has happened, okay? This lack of communication was totally unexpected on both sides. And she's handling it beautifully. She's just passing the test, flying colors. And divine masculine, look at his plans. He's passing this test with flying colors. He's not letting him, there's nothing here about getting down and depressed. It's, I want my celebration. If I have to, keep my cards close to my vest to get to love, that's what I'm going to do. It's strategy. Divine masculine is applying strategy here in his possible actions to clean up this karmic cycle, to get away from this person, this situation that's just unhealthy. Okay. So we've got divine feminine's possible actions in the next 30 days. Four of Pentacles. She's holding on to her own. She's holding on. She's keeping a grip on her stability. She is not allowing this to affect her stability. A Father of Pentacles. She's also holding on to her masculine in the 5D. She's not letting this shake her bond with the masculine. However, the Runner is coming up here. There is a little thing here to pay attention to, divine feminine. If this is resonating for you, for your divine feminine, pay attention to this. Because a reading like this, the purpose of it is not to predict the future. We don't predict the future. We look at what's happening and what could happen. And we use that as a tool to move forward in the most positive way possible. So when you get a card like this, like the Runner, there is a possibility, feminine, that even though that you're in your Empress energy, this heartbreak, this pain from the situation could trigger you into running. It has the potential to trigger you to close your heart up and run away from the masculine. So when he does come forward, you're in a hurt energy. This is your heads up that this is not a good energy to be in. This is not the fault of divine masculine. Okay, yes, you can go back, and if you want to be in that energy, you can say, well, he put himself in this karmic cycle in the first place. He's the one that did the things that got him involved with this person that's causing the conflict. He's the one that, didn't clean it up fast enough or whatever it is, so it's still happening. You can look at it that way if you want. But that is not the Empress energy. If you have done your work and you're embodying all four of those queens and you're in the Empress energy, you understand that this was just a natural part of the journey. It ain't what you wanted. Hurts. You didn't get the fast movement forward that you were looking at. You know there's toxicity. You were hoping the toxicity was gone. Right? But if you want to be in this Empress energy, if you want to stay in this Empress energy, you have to let that crap go. You have to allow Divine Masculine to clean up the mess and come to you fresh. If you sit in this bit of heartbreak over this situation, and if you embrace this runner energy, if you want to turn the tables that badly on your masculine and say, hey, now come chase me now, you're just going to keep playing tag, and who knows how long that's going to happen. You have to decide. You have to decide to be the Empress in this situation. You have to decide that you've matured and you've grown and you've learned. Okay? Regardless of this snake in the situation. Look, this person, this karmic person on the Divine Masculine side right now, in this lifetime, they're not even likely to learn their lessons if they're still in this energy at their age, right? They could, and hopefully, you never wish bad karma on someone. You wish that someone will grow and learn and develop and have a beautiful life. I wish that for everyone. And it can happen. But at current, this person, you just can't lower yourself to that level. Okay. Let's get some messages. Let's put these aside. Actually, let's do the charms first. I want to do charms. I haven't done any in a couple of weeks, I think. Okay, let's see what we got. All right. For this mirror message, Spirit, what charms come up? Grab my water again. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and pull from the bottom. There's some work to do. two charms of work coming, hard work coming out right next to each other. Like, I know this week sucks. The dragon. I don't know. Okay, this one is important to pay attention to. This fell out under the table, the flowers, the bouquet. It's going to be okay. I know it doesn't feel like that sometimes. Yeah, it's going to be good. Yep. Okay, see what else we got. Santa Claus, I know. You didn't get to have Christmas with your Divine Counterpart. That sucks. I didn't either. So, I know I wanted it to, but... The moon and the star. Oh, that's nice. That goes here. Okay, I want to get a few more. What else do we get? The bicycle. Okay, good. And then the cheerleader. Oh, okay. This is good. No, I want one more. Oh, we got. There's something else. The treasure map. Oh, it goes with the treasure chest too. Okay. Oh. All right, so look, Divine Feminine. This, and I'm talking to Divine, I'm talking to you both because it hurt both people. Look, we know that this journey with the dumbbell here and the screwdriver, it's hard work, but these are both, the dumbbell is about heavy lifting, and the screwdriver is about tenacity and hard work, keeping turning to get somewhere where you want to go. We know that this journey has been tough, and you've done the work. Look, you're doing the work. This is really beautiful. With the dragon here, look, it can feel really fiery. Sometimes it's like Forged by fire. It's, oh, what is that quote? There's a quote about basically being made by the fire, being forged by the fire. Someone put it in the comments. If I can't think of it right now, and it's something that I know pretty well. But this dragon energy, it's like the painful things you've been through. They would burn to a crisp some people, but that's not what's happening with you. It's making you. It's building you. And I know with the Santa Claus here, there he is. Look, I know you wanted your counterpart for the holidays. It makes me sad too. But it didn't happen, right? Having that person to celebrate with and be close to, you know, whether it's your divine masculine or whether it's a soulmate coming in, I'm getting for whoever this is resonating for, that you didn't have that person to sit by the fire with, right? It doesn't mean good things aren't coming into your life, but there's disappointment in that, because this is the day after Christmas right now when I'm filming this. Not having that person to celebrate with is challenging. And, you know, we've been on these cycles with the bicycle, you know, these karmic cycles. And as much as you think they're over, sometimes they're not. You just have to let it play out in divine timing, okay? So that's about the situation. The rest of these are the good side of the reading. You are so close to the finish line. With this finish line flag, you are so close. Don't give up now. Spirit is cheering you on. Look at the cheerleader. Spirit is cheering you on. Keep going. Don't give up now. I know that things that feel like setbacks make you want to give up sometimes, but don't. Because the biggest setbacks happen right before the finish. You are going toward, with this treasure map, you are being guided to treasure. You are being guided to a beautiful abundance. And here it is with the treasure chest. This is coming for you. You know, with the flowers, I get apology. You're going to get the apology that you've been waiting for. Whether that brings you into union or whether that gives you closure so you can come into union with someone else. This is coming. For some of you, I get, for the majority of you, it's the apology that's going to help you come into union. For some of you, it's really that closure that helps you move on with the rest of your life in a beautiful way. And so you can feel happy and confident with a new person. But for those of you who are getting the apology that is going to bring you into union, this is a special charm. The moon and the stars. It's coming for you. Your counterpart will snatch the moon from the stars for you. That's the kind of energy that's coming. Maybe that's a soulmate too. Could be either way. But watch her. You have someone coming in for you that will snatch the moon from the sky for you. And that's beautiful. Okay, let's set that aside. And I want to get some messages. I'm going to start with the Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. These are just messages from Spirit. We'll get messages from your counterpart in a minute here. I like these though. These are wonderful messages. What do you have to tell us, Spirit, about this connection? The connection of the Watcher. Hold on. Yep. Okay. That one. Demon spirit, tormented fear, shadow. Look, don't let this grip you. I know that the setbacks are hard. We were just talking about that. And we saw in Divine Feminine's headspace that toxicity, she knows about the toxicity. There's toxicity in this connection, and we know where it's coming from. Don't let this person fuck you over. Don't let them win. Divine Feminine, don't let that karmic partner win. Divine Masculine, don't let that karmic partner get you down. You guys are both going to triumph over that. Spirit of Stone, frozen, delayed, longing. Look, the delays suck, right? We all know. No one wants to wait. No one wants to keep having patience, but the karmic cycle wasn't over. I know that you thought it was over. Don't let it lower your vibration. Don't let it lower your vibration. One more. Spirit of the Apple. This is a test. Test. This is a test. Pass it. Pass it. Because if you pass it, you pass go, you collect your $200, right? Okay. Messages. Start with shadow because we want to get that over with. Whoa. Okay. I'm falling all over the place. Side note, I hope you're happy for me. I hope you're happy for me. Your counterpart, watcher, your counterpart wants you to be proud of what they've accomplished and not be mired in what's going wrong. Okay. Continue to be proud of your counterpart for what they have done. All the good that they have accomplished. Both counterparts have accomplished so much good. Hold on. I've got upside down cards here when I dropped them. Okay. I'll try that again. 1, 2, 3. What's your shadow message? I took the easy way out. Look, your watcher, your counterpart wants you to know that they know that they were lazy in the connection somewhere along the line. It's something you've been thinking about lately, watcher. Why did this happen? Why did they do this? Look, they took the easier way out. The way forward with you would have been much harder, and they just got lazy with it. Your person has learned from this. I'm getting one more here. You may be feeling like they're not coming back because of this delay, but it's not the case. You are feeling, watcher, like union won't happen because of this delay. I get the feeling of like deep disappointment because you really felt like this was going to happen, but don't let the toxicity grip you. Don't let it fool you. This is a test. Don't get into this energy that they're not coming back, okay? Those are really, really good shadow messages for this time. Okay. Wisdom, messages of love. Okay, let's go with this one. 1, 2, 3. This one. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts, and I'm going back to that toxic person that is causing the block in this connection. The karmic person, whether it's a romantic karmic family member or whatever, I'm getting for the majority of your romantic karmic, but it doesn't have to be. They are obsessed with keeping divine masculine, divine feminine apart for some reason. They're gripped in a toxic energy. Okay, it's why they're continuing to cause blockages. Children are important in this partnership. Remember, I was saying for some of you, this is not going to resonate for everyone out there, but this is a specific message for some people. This karmic partner is threatening something with the children. It's either they're threatening to take them for all they have because of the children and just take all their money forever. Or, you know, for the next 18 years or whatever it is. They're threatening not to let them see their children. Maybe they're even threatening child neglect if this karmic partner is toxic enough to harm the children. So your divine masculine is protecting himself and his children right now for some of you out there. Patience. Everything is going to unfold in divine timing. I know that you thought it was at the end, but it's coming there, okay? Hang in. Let's get to the Hidden Truth Oracle. Let's see what we get from there. 1, 2, 3. Oops. I wish I had treated you better. That's some side message from your partner, your counterpart. Try it again. 1. They just wanted you to know that too. 3. I'm not available. They're stuck right now. This person is blocking them. Again, they just want to let you know it's not their choosing right now. It's something that they have to wrap up to finish some karma crap with this snaky person. Keeping them stuck for just a little bit longer. And they're not going to let it stay that way. We will be together again. This totally confirms the whole reading. I'm not available. I'm being blocked, but we're going to be together again. It's coming. Please have patience. Okay. I want to get some of my messages from my own little decks. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see. All facing forward. I haven't looked at these in a little bit. We haven't used them in a while. I'm getting advice on you. Getting advice on you. They're talking to friends and family or someone that they trust. I'm following your light. Yeah. Divine Feminine staying in your Empress energy is leading them home. Beautiful. Is there a message here for the Watcher from their counterpart? Okay, that's too many. I am maturing. This whole karmic cycle is really, really teaching your person a lot. It's really bringing them into beautiful maturity. And that's what you need. Please hold space for me. Because I am manifesting you back. And I am trusting the divine. I'm getting advice on you. Following your light. I'm maturing. Please hold that space for me. It doesn't say stay in a waiting energy. Because what does waiting energy do? It repels your person backward because you're trying to pull them toward you. It's a push energy. But holding space for do your life. Make yourself happy. Let whatever comes into your life come into your life. Okay? You're just holding space in your heart for this person. You always will. Okay? They don't even need to ask. You're always going to do that anyway. I'm trusting the divine and I'm manifesting you back. Beautiful. All right. This has been your reading, your mirror message this week. I almost forgot. I was going to pull some one-on-one or small group messages and I haven't done that. So let's go ahead and do that. I've got here the Wisdom of the Oracle and I'm going to use that. Let's see. Tell me about a situation for a watcher watching a video or a small group of watchers. Something very specific about a situation that's happening for them currently and the advice on that situation. Wow, that one for sure. A new life. Fork in the road. Building blocks. Okay, let's get some clarifiers on those. Why did that one get left there? TikTok. Okay, let's look at all this. Clarify with under the roses. Let's clarify with under the roses. 2, 3. The owls. The child. The anchor. And the bear. Okay. Let's look at what these say. Look, for someone here, you have got an opportunity right now for a new life. You're at a crossroads with this fork in the road. You're building a new future for yourself, and it's something that's time sensitive. You're not going to have like forever to decide. I feel like you're at this like, I don't know what I'm going to do. With the owls, look, take the wisdom that you have gained over your life. There are lessons that you don't need to go through twice, I'm getting. As far as this new life goes, as far as this new choice, this new direction that you're looking to take, you have already gained wisdom on this situation. You have already had a similar lesson, and it's whether or not you're going to go back and glean the beautiful things that you have learned from this lesson, or whether you need to go through this cycle again. It's in regards to this new life. I feel like it has something to do with children. It's like there's a child involved, okay? And you can't decide which way you're going to go with them. There's a decision about a child. Either it's having a child, about a child you already have. Maybe it's, accepting a partner that has children from a previous relationship or something like that. There's a child in your life, and you can't decide which direction you're going with them. You have to look at your previous life lessons for the decision in this fork in the road to this new life. Look, this choice could really be building blocks for your future. Look, you could really be building something beautiful for your future with this choice. There's something weighing you down. I feel like there's some burden that you need to drop in order to make this choice and build something beautiful from your future. There's something here about a child. There's something you need to drop. It could be, okay, wait. It could also be something painful from your childhood. Something painful from your childhood that's keeping you from going toward, and I'm still getting another child, though. There's actually a child in your life. But there's a burden that you need to drop in order to make this decision in a healthy way. Look, the clock is ticking. Don't take too much time on this. Don't let this go forever. You have the ability to be this mama bear, this provider, this protector of this child. Don't doubt yourself. I'm getting a specific scenario for someone. If you had a really painful childhood, things that made you feel like that you didn't have the ability to parent or to be a good mentor for a child, it's not true. It's not true. You're doing your healing work. And maybe because of that scenario that happened when you were a child, that thing that was so painful, it forged you into this beautiful protector person that can be a real, provider and a protector in a child's life. So I know that this is a little bit off the twin flame journey, but for someone this is going to resonate. Let's pull another one. That was interesting. You know, it's all part and parcel. We're not singular beings. Because we're talking about the twin flame journey doesn't mean we can't talk about other subjects. And maybe this is to do with your twin flame as well. I don't know. I want the Light Seers Tarot. Okay, so one, Spirit. We're looking at a scenario for a watcher or very small group of watchers in similar situations. Ace of Swords in reverse. Tell me about this scenario happening for them. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Death in reverse. I'm going to see if this whole thing is upside down. You know it was. I'm going to start over. I know most readers don't do that, but let's be honest. If I make a mistake, I'm going to fix the mistake. It could be still the right cards, but I do not like to hold a deck in reverse and pull cards that way. That's silly. And I should have looked at it, and I didn't. So, forgive my mistakes. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Tell me about a scenario for a watcher. I've got the 6 of Cups. We've got the 9 of Cups. Something totally different. And we've got the 8 of Swords. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to grab another deck to clarify. What do I want to clarify with? I want to clarify with the Everyday Witch Tarot. Tell me about the 6 of Cups, Spirit. Tell me about the 6 of Cups. Queen of Swords. Tell me about this 9 of Cups. There's a 9 of Swords reversed. And tell me about the 8 of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okay. So the 6 of Cups is my twin flame card. So there's a twin flame connection out there where the masculine is on this journey. And I'm always really, this is a very specific card. If you look at it, you see the masculine as a child with the puppy. And the dog signifies loyalty to me here. So there's a divine masculine that at the beginning of this twin flame journey, he was immature in love. And he hadn't developed his loyalty yet. He was still working on his loyalty. But there's been this progression for this masculine. And if you look here, he has matured and the dog has matured. So your masculine has matured and his loyalty has now matured. He's actually in a beautiful place. But you're still in your Queen of Swords energy over this person. You're still thinking feminine, whoever's out there watching this, you're still feeling like you need to cut him out of your life because of past transgressions and loyalty. You feel like your masculine just was not loyal to you. With the 9 of Cups, it's like you have 1 cup to go until you get to the 10 of Cups, which is the most beautiful, loving energy. You're just missing this 1 cup. If you can heal that place in you that is so worried about this loyalty issue, you have some kind of healing to revisit. I get that you've already done a lot of your healing. Like if you're at the 9 of Cups, you've done a ton. But there is this place in yourself that you need to revisit where you are still worried about this loyalty piece, something that happened in your past that is triggering you about the loyalty of your divine masculine. Because I think that you know that he's done his work, you know that he's progressed, but you have this like niggling fear, right? If you can come to that place and fill your last cup yourself, which is what I feel like you need to do, You need to fill your last cup of love by healing whatever is triggering that niggling doubt. That's going to take you out of a lot of worry. You know, the Nine of Swords upright is about worry, stress, sleepless nights, right? That's going to end. You need to revisit the place within yourself that is being triggered by this. You've been feeling stuck regarding this situation. You haven't known what to do. It's like, do I trust? Do I trust? But look, you have the ability to cut yourself out anytime you want. Those strings are being held by birds. You are so much stronger than those birds. Each one of those birds is a mental like block for you. It's like being tied up by your own mind. And if you can get to the place where you can heal this, you're going to cut yourself free from this, and you're going to be in this amazing, beautiful Queen of Cups energy, ready for your Ten of Cups. Okay? All right. That now concludes the reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for letting me be part of your journey. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate every single subscriber. You are helping me grow the community here and the channel, and we can help each other in beautiful ways. And that's what I'm here for. I really also appreciate every single thumbs up in the reading. I don't know if you know what that does for a channel. It really, every single one helps get the video out there to another person out there on a twin flame journey that needs the messages. And that's what this whole thing is about. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you if I don't see you before then. And take care. See you next time.